everyone, it is Dawn Patrick here, your local Lancaster, PA real estate agent, and it's Tuesday, so it's the Tuesday 2-minute tip. But today, I'm not talking about real estate. Boy, what a week we have had since last Tuesday. I'm here to talk to you about your mindset and what you're feeding your mind. And a good analogy to that would be like if you're on an empty stomach and you go to the all-you-can-eat buffet and you eat all the stuff at the buffet and you go a little cray-cray with all the little different portions that they have, how do you feel afterwards? You feel bloated, you feel sick, you feel like you want to take a nap. Guess what? Same thing with your mind. What are you feeding your mind nowadays? Are you on social media, watching all the videos, reading all the articles about the doom and the gloom? Are you on the TV media? Are you watching all the stuff that the news media is shooting out at you? Guess what? Your mind's going to be the same as your stomach. You're going to feel sick. You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel tired. You want to go in your bed and put the covers over your head. Well, guess what? Fear is the number one thing the enemy uses against us. And I don't want you to live in fear. I want you to be cautious, which is different than living in fear. Being cautious means being aware, being alert, and being careful of what is going on. So we are adaptable as human beings. We adapt to things. We need to adapt to this. This is no different than anything else that happens in our lives. Yes, it's unprecedented. Yes, no one's been through this before. But do not let it consume you, and do not let the fear cripple you. Be cautious. Be a person of positivity, not a person of pessimism. I'm getting all Preacher Patrick on you here today because I'm fired up. I'm fired up because we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the United States. What's happened in China, what's happened in Italy, those are different cases that we can certainly learn from, but we don't know how it affects everybody, whether age, whether your health conditions, yes, over 60, yes, if you have health conditions, you need to be careful. But for those of us who are healthy, yeah, we're still going to be in solitary confinement here. We're still going to be very careful and very cautious and very alert about what we're doing, but we cannot live in fear. We will get through this. We will get over it. But we need to be there for each other. Love your neighbor. If they need help with something, if they're elderly, if they need stuff done, help them as much as you can. But let me tell you, what you're feeding your mind is what's all going to come out of your mouth. So be cautious about what you're feeding your mind. Be positive. There's a lot of positive things going on. They just tore down the last makeshift hospital in Wuhan, China for the coronavirus. Their numbers are going down. They're finding vaccines. Canada, United States, Jerusalem, they're all coming up with vaccines for this. People that have gotten the virus are recovering. Those are all positive things. And yes, unfortunately, people are dying from it as well. But the numbers are low. And we can't freak out. And we can't live in fear. But we do need to be cautious and we need to adapt. So, until we all get through this together, be a person of positivity, not a person of pessimism. Because we will get through this. It might be tough for a little while, but that's why we need each other. We are a first world country, and we are very fortunate to be in a first world country. So, that's my Tuesday tip for today. Be positive, don't be pessimistic, and be cautious. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.